Hello, welcome to the Rich and Simple Living. My name's Maria. If you're new here, I vlog all about food things, whether it's cooking, whether it's shopping hauls or growing food in the garden, anything to do with food. I like food. Today we're going to be cooking, and what I'm going to have a go at doing, something I've not done in the air fryer before. I do it all the time in the oven, but never in the air fryer before, and we're on a meat theme at the moment. I've got down here some chicken breasts. Now, I've always been a bit wary about cooking meat anywhere except the oven, so I've just started doing meat in the air fryer, and it's not too bad actually. It's okay. I just view it like it's a little small electric oven, and then I'm fine. So I thought today we'll have a first go at doing chicken breasts in the air fryer. Everybody's been telling me how they cook all this wonderful meat in there, what temperatures they do it and how they do it, because I think that's the biggest thing, is knowing what temperatures to set things at and how long for, and that's the same with anything, I think. So everybody's been telling me all this stuff, and I'm thinking, yes, I can do that, and making me hungry while I'm reading it as well. So I thought today we'll have a go. So I'm going to do these chicken breasts and bring it down. I found a plate that will actually fit in there, but I didn't want to put it directly in the base of there, because I think a lot of fat and juices and that. I thought it might be nice for it to cook in it in here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to spray it with some 1-cal. I think the 1-cal's about empty. Don't you hate that when you get to the end of something and you can hear it in there, but it's trying to get it so you can get it out? I think I might have to get another one out of the cupboard actually. Dean, could you pass me some 1-cal out of the cupboard, please? I'm always saying this because my cupboards are so high, and if they're on the top shelves, I can't reach at all. And I've got no room in the kitchen to keep steps that I can stand on to reach. So I've got the tall husband. That's 6'4", he can reach. So we've got a full one now. Let's see what we can get out of this one. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to turn them over. So grease that side. I'm going to turn onto that side. Let me just wash my hands because of handling raw meat. That's the only thing, handling raw meat. You just have to keep washing your hands in between, because I don't want to handle that and then handle the implements, and I've got raw meat. So I just dry my hands. That was handy. Dean was still behind me so he could turn the tap on, so I haven't even got to touch that. Right, let's spray the other side. So that's all I'm going to do, just spray each side. Now, some people, they like to pop bits and pieces on theirs, like you might like to put a bit of salt and pepper on there, or different types of herbs or spices for the flavour. And you can get those like sauce type things in little jars, you know, you use them for barbecues, can't think what you call them, and you can brush them on and then barbecue or cook your meat how you want to cook it. So if that's what you like doing, this is the stage you'd do that at. But I'm just leaving mine plain because we're plain eaters, because we all like different, and because and I'm one of them, I am a plain eater. Those who like something on them, it's easier for them to add it later on their own, rather than me cook it and then half of them wouldn't eat it, including me. So yeah, actually we better put the air fryer on. I'm always forgetting to put that on, or I put it on and turn it off. Right, so like I say, this just fits in here. If I go like that, which might be a bit awkward when I come to take it out, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. It's quite heavy now as well. So I'm just going to put it in like that. Like I say, just got the spray on it, so it'll have lots of nice juices to cook into. So I'm going to do it quite high. Now, some people have said 200, some people have said 180. I've had like different advice on that, but I'm going to go with the 180 because I think if I start lower, it's easier to put it in for a bit longer than rather than start high and come out with a tough piece of meat. So I'm going to start at 180. Actually, I'm going to have to cancel that. I forgot to set it to air fry. Oh dear. It was on grill. I don't want to grill it. I want to air fry it. And we'll go to 180. I thought something was missing. I've forgotten something. So air fry 180, and I'm going to go 15 minutes. So air fry 180, 15 minutes, and away we go. And then what I'm going to do is when the 15 minutes are up, I'm going to flip it over so it does the other side as well, the same. So we'll come back to that in 15 minutes and see what's happening. So it's beat. We're going to fetch them out and we're going to turn them round. So I'll just bring you down so you can see. Oh, they're cooking nicely. There you go. You can see they're cooking nicely, but we're going to just turn them around. Sizzling away. So we can cook on the other side. There we go. Make sure that got some space there between them. They do shrink down a little bit. So there, we've turned them around and we're going to do the same like we just have. Bring up a little bit so you can see the air fryer. To put them back in. Switch it on. Make sure I go to air fry this time. And then I'm going to go back to 180. And then another 15 minutes. They're cooking nicely, you can see that. So 180 on air fry for another 15 minutes. And like I say, they are cooking nicely. So far, so good. And we'll see what they're like now when they're done 15 minutes on the other side. So it's beeped again. We'll take them out and we'll have a look. They're looking all right. Looking quite nice and they're steaming. Let me show you. Right, I'm going to leave it there because where have I put? Oh, it's there. I'm going to use my temperature probe to probe it. I need it to hit, well, I want it over 75, 75.5, something like that. I need it to go over to check it's cooked. But first, I realise I've got the wrong glasses on. I'm not even going to be able to see the numbers on them. So, I think Dean's grabbing them for me. I just realised I've got my long range ones on and I won't be able to read at all with them on. Oh, that's better. Right, so we're going to switch it on, not on. And we're going to pop the probe in, if I can find a nice chunky thick one. And pop it in. Oh, we've gone over, that's okay. We're going up 77.5.9, 78. I don't even think I got it in the thickest part. 190, 19, oh sorry, 79. I can't even read with my glasses on. 79.7. Oh, it's going again, 8. It's definitely well over anyway. Bring it down. Let me pop it in that one. Test each piece. Oh, that, yeah, that's good, straight over. Although the end's probably still warm from the other one, but this is going higher, but it's a slimmer piece than the one I've just tested. So we've got 86.8 on that one. So well, let's just run the end under some cold water. Bring it back down. There we go. So it's coming back down. We'll test the other one then. Right. Getting a nice thick part. Oh yes, we're going over. Going well over, so we're well and truly cooked, and as I'm poking it in I can see clear juices running out of it as well, but we're definitely well and truly over. I mean, we're on 85.7 and it's still climbing. So yeah, oh yeah, it stopped at 86. It stopped No, it's still going. 0.1, but it's slowing right down. So yeah, that's well and truly done. We'll turn that off, wash that in a minute. So they're done nicely. What I'm going to do is let them cool for a little while. And when it's cool enough that I can handle them, we'll cut one in half and we'll see what it's like and whether it tastes cooked. Well, it is cooked because the probe says it's cooked. But we'll come back and test it in a minute. But we'll need to leave it cool a little while first. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so I think it's cooled down enough now. So what I'm going to do is cut one and we'll see what it looks like in the middle and we'll try it. So we'll bring you right down. I'm not very good at cutting meat, really. I'm never quite sure whether to do it right-handed or left-handed. Well,
do you want me to do it? Oh, you're all right.
I'll be all right, I think, if I just sort of... It was always the job of the man to carve meat when I was a child. Right, let's just bring some of that up so you can see how it's cooked. It's definitely cooked. Can you see that okay? I'm not quite sure what you can see with the light. So I'm going to cut a little bit off there, if I can. And I know I have. They are rubbish, you're right. It's just I'm a bit keggy-handed. Because I'm trying to go like that and like that, but I'm not sure I can do it like that either. I don't want a great big piece. Right. Palaver. Yeah, when I was a child, it was always the father's job to cut the meat. Always the joint of meat, the man always carved it, and Dean carves ours. I'm not very good at it. That's cooked. It's okay. Didn't try a piece.
No,
No. Do you know that's cooked really well? And it looks good as well in the middle. If I show you the big piece. There we are, look. That's really good because normally if I was cooking chicken breasts, I would put them in the oven. I would probably cover them with foil and put them in maybe for an hour, and I hope they're done. But they were done in half an hour in the air fryer, which is really quick, and they're cooked fine. It's cooked really good. Don't taste anything different. So yeah, quite pleased with that. That's a good result. What I'm going to do now though, because obviously I don't want to eat 3 chicken breasts, I'm going to slice them up and put them into freezer bags and refreeze it. So that's not an issue. Because some people say, oh, when you defrosted something, don't refreeze it. But if it's meat, it's raw, and then you cook it, you can refreeze it, but only that once. You can't do it again. I couldn't refreeze it raw, and I couldn't freeze it twice cooked. But because I cooked it, it was raw and I cooked it, I can put it back in the freezer the once. So that's what I'm going to do until I need it. But that was a very good experiment. That works brilliantly. So I'm going to be trying more meat in there from now on. I'm going to work my way up, see, from small pieces and to joints to see how it goes, just to get the feel of it, you know. So yeah, successful experiment. So thank you for watching, and join me again next time. But until you do, take care. Bye.